Horror Stories in Europe, Part 16. 16th of April, 1570, the first appearance of the name of Guy Fawkes. Much is known about the gunpowder plot that would become the crux of Guy Fawkes' life, but not many people know the truth behind the real man. It was on this day in 1570 that the name of Guy Fawkes first appears in history. He was baptized here at the Church of St. Michael-Le-Belfrey in York into the Protestant faith. The exact date and location of his birth remain unknown, but babies were typically thought to be baptized within 3 days of being born. And the Fawkes family had a house just across the road from the church, where the Guy Fawkes Inn now stands. And though this isn't the building from their era, the cottage at the back is believed to have been the Fawkes' own. Guy Fawkes was the second of 4 children born to Edward Fawkes and Edith Blake. Their eldest did not live long, and while Guy's younger sisters enjoyed an education at home, Guy himself was sent to St. Peter's School, which still stands to this day. His education would come to shape his life in ways he never thought possible. When he was 8 years old, Guy's father died, and his mother would remarry. She remarried a Catholic at a time when it was illegal to be so. But it's many factors that changed Guy Fawkes' decision to move away from the Protestant faith he'd been born into. His new stepfather's beliefs. The headmaster at his school was also a secret Catholic, as were his friends John and Christopher Wright, who would later become part of the original conspirators of the gunpowder plot. It is this connection that would draw Guy Fawkes into the fray. The most life-changing event of Guy Fawkes would come on the 25th of March 1586, where he went to a public execution over on Ouse Bridge. There he witnessed the death of a Catholic woman called Margaret Clitheroe. At 21, Guy Fawkes sold the properties bequeathed to him on his father's death. He used the money to travel to Spain to begin his military career fighting with the Spanish Catholic Army in the 80 Years' War. He would become a gunpowder and explosives expert, and it was this time that he changed his name to Guido. He didn't return to England until 1604, when he received a letter from his old school pal Christopher Wright, telling him to return to hear details of a plan that they were hatching.